Good grazing management is essential for cattle producers because it ensures healthy pastures, optimal livestock performance, and long-term sustainability. Here's a look at a recent workshop that offered valuable advice on how to improve pasture management.
In the brush country south of San Antonio, Running V Ranch was the host site for a grazing management workshop, bringing more than 100 producers from around the country together to learn and share ideas.
I think one of the greatest values of this event is being able to network with other ranchers from around the world and agree on the principles that make a difference in soil health, grazing, and other management strategies, identifying infrastructure, and then also learn from each other about solutions that might be working for you.
It's exciting for me on my operation to sit there and engage and talk and visit with folks and learn. I always kind of say there's two things that motivate me. And that's the first is about the relationship of people to people, and the second is about the relationship of people to the land. And all 100 of us are like-minded. We're all here to learn. We're all here to engage to be better tomorrow than we are today.
It is very important that the rangeland space and that resource is their factory. That is where all the equity of the ranch, or most all their equity of the ranch, is stored, and that's where their operating loan and all the rest that goes to pay for that. So when you're doing the best you can with grazing management, you're pulling the most amount of equity and the most amount of opportunity out of that ranch, plus preserving it for the next generation.
The day-long event included expert speakers, as well as tour stops around the ranch, to learn more about a variety of topics that all connect to building an effective yet flexible grazing management plan.
Fencing, the importance of fencing and rotational grazing to keep livestock moving, keeping the plant productive, well rested. A lot of great topics on water, infrastructure, key infrastructure items, key parts of a grazing management plan.
It was a really good event. I've never been to Texas, so it was just really cool to see like a big ranch and not like a small farm. But we went over everything from soil and how to use these cool grazing sticks and extension opportunities and water, and I don't know, it was just really neat to see how everybody does everything a little differently out here and hear everybody's input.
We view the purpose of our ranch management as maximizing the long-term value of the ranch, and one of the key strategies for that is improving its carrying capacity, its ability to be a productive asset for a long time into the future. And the main tool we have to do that is our grazing management strategy. We start by planning for stocking rate. What is our capacity? How can we utilize that capacity effectively? And how do we make decisions, not just every year, but every month, about what stocking rate should be?
Throughout the workshop, speakers and participants reinforced the value of a written grazing management plan and the need to keep an open mind to consider new opportunities and strategies on the land.
You think you already know what you're doing, but when you have to sit down and put it on paper, it makes you rethink things. It opens discussion with other people. So don't be scared to change.
What we hear over and over is that keeping great records, whether it's rainfall, forage amount, cattle movement, all of the things that go into that grazing management plan, really helps form the business case for decision-making at the ranch level for the future.
Hosted by NCBA, the Grazing Management Workshop was sponsored by the USDA, NRCS, Grazing Lands Conservation Initiative, InView, and RanchBot. In Texas, I'm Brad Buller reporting for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.
Looking to improve your pastures and maximize your grazing potential? Visit ncba.org and click on the Producers tab to download your free copy of the Grazing Management Workbook. It's packed with expert tips to help you optimize forage, boost herd performance, and improve sustainability.